Kaleb, go through yesterday's ball game. Just talk about, did you feel any butterflies before or as the game unfolded, the confidence level continued to grow? How did the first NCAA game go for you?
It went really well. It's an honor to be here. This is something I've wanted to be a part of since I was a little kid. So to finally be here, it's really an honor. Yesterday's game, there wasn't really any butterflies. It's kind of just excitement, and kind of all the butterflies were gone away from playing the games in the beginning of the year. Now it's just a time where we want to be playing our best basketball and keep advancing.
Just want to ask you, being a kid from New England, what did it mean to see Harvard advance, and how excited are you to see this matchup? And or conversely, what concerns do you have about the way they played against New Mexico?
I mean, obviously they're a great team. It's going to be a challenge for us, but we're prepared for that. It's really exciting to see them advance. I think that was their first NCAA tournament win in school history, so that was really great for them. And a few of the kids on their team I actually have played with or against in high school. So it's going to be exciting to play against them, kind of see them again. But when we're on the court, it's going to be a battle, and we're excited for that.
This is for Nick Johnson. Nick, it seems like you've been around for like 5 or 6 years, but that was your first NCAA tournament game as well. How was that coming out, and what was your feeling coming into the game? And then I guess the last part of that multi-part question is, did you notice the lack of fans when they first started? And what did that feel like?
I was definitely excited. A lot of these guys don't look at me as a younger guy, but I was excited to be in the NCAA tournament. It's been my dream ever since I was a little kid. But I just looked at it as another game. Came out there and played my game, and we executed. But as far as the fans, it was a little shocking. They had to clear the arena before our game, so not a lot got in for tip-off. But as the game went on, it started to pick up a little bit.
Solomon, are you a little surprised to be playing Harvard?
Not at all. You see the games they played against Memphis, which came down. I think they tied it up in the second half at some point. Memphis is an athletic team. They really like to get the ball up down the floor. And they beat Cal. They went to St. Mary's and lost a close shot, like a last second shot. They're a great basketball team. There's a reason why they're here. They went out and executed their game plan against New Mexico, and at times it wasn't even close. I think New Mexico tried to make their run, and Harvard kept making runs themselves. So we have to prepare for them just like any other team. I think they're a program on the rise, and they're making steps in the right direction, and you have to note that 2 of their best players is not playing this year. So you have to think, just if those 2 players were here, they'd probably be a higher seed and be playing somewhere else, but we still have to take them just like anybody else, take them just as serious. They're a basketball team that can beat anybody, and they showed that last night.
This is for Nick. You guys played a team yesterday in Belmont that likes to take a lot of threes and likes to space the floor, kind of similar to what Harvard does. How does playing Belmont prepare you for taking on the Crimson?
I think it's very similar. They had their shooters last night who killed New Mexico, and going into the Belmont game, we knew that they were a really heavy three-point shooting team. So it definitely helped us, and we're looking forward to it.
Hey, Solomon, I know that any team that's still playing now is difficult. Is there anything extra maybe challenging about playing it right now, the team that is the kind of Cinderella of this that everybody's talking about?
Yeah, you don't want to take them lightly. You look at what happened last night. You probably thinking most teams are probably thinking like, oh, it's Harvard. We can get this team, and we're worried about the next game, and we can't do that. You can't do that with any game now because everybody's going to show up to play. Guys are going to step up, and make their biggest plays now. So you get those teams that people really underestimate, and it's too late to really try to fight back and really put forth the effort. You have to start that from start to finish, and I think we did a great job with that with Belmont. We took Belmont seriously, and I think our coaches preparing us for the same way to do against Harvard.
Solomon, Michael Vega, Boston Globe, just following up on that, for your own frame of reference, was seeing Harvard firsthand more helpful than seeing what they did against Cal, a team that you guys played against?
Oh, yeah, very much. You're talking about the excitement that the crowd had for that team, and for a team like New Mexico that could have been a 2 seed. you can see what makes them good. On the floor, they have great shooters. They like to space the floor. They have a great point guard who likes to find guys in transition, and they have a five-man that can really battle in the post, and he got going. They have a couple guys that can drive the ball and get to the free throw line, and they all act as one. It's not really one guy that stands out, but their point guard is like their engine, and he gets guys involved, and he makes the game a lot easier for the team.